Empathy. It's that almost magical ability to step into someone else's shoes, to really feel what they're going through. In all the relationship advice out there, empathy gets hyped as the secret sauce, the thing that holds everything together. But what if I told you that empathy can actually backfire, especially in toxic relationships? That's what I want to get into today, the empathy trap, and why it can cost you way more than you think. Now, being empathetic in a toxic relationship, it's a bit like walking a tightrope in the middle of a storm. You're desperately trying not to fall, balancing your own needs with the drama and demands of the other person. It's absolutely exhausting. I've seen mates go through it, and honestly, I've been there myself. You start out wanting to help, to understand, but suddenly you're drowning in their problems, and your own needs get pushed to the back. Here's the thing. Empathy in the wrong hands becomes fuel for manipulation. Toxic people thrive on it. The more you try to help, the more you get pulled in. Next thing you know, you're the one apologizing. You're the one bending over backwards, and they're steering the whole relationship. It's like being in a car with a stuck accelerator. You know you need to stop, but you just can't find the brakes. And the line between empathy and enabling gets blurry fast. You think you're helping, but really, you're just making it easier for them to keep hurting you. The weight of that responsibility is crushing. At some point, you've got to ask, how much of myself am I willing to lose to keep this relationship afloat? Too much empathy in a toxic relationship turns into a vicious cycle. You get so caught up in their emotions, you forget about your own. Your mental health takes a beating. Anxiety, burnout, even depression can creep in. It's like emotional whiplash, and you start to feel like you're losing your sense of who you are. So, what's the real price of empathy in a toxic relationship? It's not just exhaustion, it's losing your sense of self, your identity, your joy. When you become an emotional dumping ground, boundaries vanish, and suddenly you're living someone else's life instead of your own. Here's the deal. Empathy is powerful, but only when it's balanced with self-respect and boundaries. Setting those lines isn't selfish, it's survival. Protect your own emotional space, and you'll create room for real healthy connections. If you've ever been trapped in that empathy spiral, let's talk about it. Drop your story in the comments. I honestly want to hear from you. And if you need advice on setting boundaries, stick around. My next video is all about drawing the line. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.